I don't care. Don't come out.
Behind these smiles, behind these creative hands, behind this melody, or this sharing experience, or this inquisitive mind, behind all these learning encounters is someone who cared enough to contribute $1 to the Spearfish Foundation for Public Education to make the programs that you see possible, programs that touched these young lives. For Chad, it's a chance to get to know an elder and write a song. For Sydney, it's the opportunity to experience bluegrass music and play in a band with fellow students. For Sawyer, it's a chance to read and share a moment with her adopted great-grandmother. It's a chance to experiment and grow. An opportunity to dive into foreign cultures and cuisine. For Reese, it's a chance to create something that expresses his family history and upbringing. All of these experiences would have been lost to modern-day public budget cuts to education. Instead, in 2001, a group of interested Spearfish civic leaders stepped into the gap between the loss of programs to budget cuts and the need to create a forward-thinking educational experience. And the Spearfish Foundation for Public Education had its humble but determined beginning.
And the first thing they committed to was that they were all going to write a check for $1,000, which was very cool. But it was 7 or 8 people, you know. But that was the start.
You know, the first year we gave a grant, we gave one. And it's just grown every year.
The foundation funds both signature grants and fish grants, funding innovation in the schoolhouse. Signature grants are funded each year. There are 13 of these programs, including the After School Assistance Program, or ASAP. This is small group tutoring for students who don't qualify for special education or Title I, yet still need just a bit more assistance to become proficient with the rest of the class in reading and/or math. And often, it's just the assurance that they can achieve that matters most.
I would say it's definitely been successful in the kids that I've worked with personally. The growth that I've showed, and mainly in their confidence, that's the one thing. And if they're confident in something, then they're more willing to learn. So that's probably the biggest thing.
Another signature program is GATE, Gifted and Talented Education. Again, this after-school program is for grades 3 through 5. It provides additional challenges and opportunities for accelerated students.
So what you saw tonight, they were posed with, here's the Shark Tank. This is what the Shark Tank is about. What are you going to create?
Hello, Sharks. My name is Wilson, and this is Dago and Sam. We are the creators of the locker organizer.
So they got to work together as groups, they got to work together and help each other to try to figure out what would our product be. Then they had to do the math behind it. They had to do the research behind it. They had to figure out what materials they wanted to use.
Our company is Reminder Owl. It can go into a locker, and if a kid needs to remind his or herself of something, they will put a note inside the beak.
Thank you. That was a cool product. Really enjoyed it.
Well, I learned about how to negotiate and about kind of how to figure out percentages.
All of these programs every single year help those students then use those problem-solving skills to get back into the classroom.
Elders Wisdom is also a signature program. This pairs community elders with 4th and 5th grade students on a journey of discovery to learn the elder's life story and create an original song. Guest musicians are invited into the classroom to tutor and help the students write and rehearse the song for a community concert. For many of the students, it's a connection they otherwise may never have had.
We're learning about Rick Mello. He likes to ski and he was a sheriff.
He was really cool because he got all of the people out of Deadwood and Lead in less than 1 hour when the Deadwood fire in 2001.
They are seeing what the past was like. It's so cool to honor people from our community.
A school doesn't work very well without community involvement, and I think that's what this is about.
This is probably my favorite part of the day.
Okay.
I can't wait for the performance on December 3rd.
One of the more popular signature programs is the Summer Science Camp. These are 1-week camps for 4th and 5th graders and 2nd and 3rd graders.
It's an extremely popular program that's always full. There's always a waiting list.
When I squeeze it, the water moves into the pipette, and when it gets more dense than the surrounding water, it sinks, and then it'll float back up.
Science camp would be the best camp I've ever went to.
A unique signature program is Reading Round the Town. First graders from West Elementary visit assisted living centers in Spearfish and entertain residents by adopting a great-grandmother or great-grandfather and reading to them. They also present a gift and share an activity. This program bridges the generational gap while fostering reading skills.
The kids are great. They're just fine. I enjoy seeing them.
This morning, as these children are here, they've read about 10 books out of their book bags. I'm not sure I'd have had them reading 10 books back at school in one sitting.
And then what do you make?
I mostly make horses.
Also, the conversational skills that are taking place here. We kind of talked about what they might do to foster communication between the grandparents, what kinds of things they might ask them, and tell them about us.
Then Tom got a tummy ache. She said I'm a good reader because I never got stuck on word. The baby gets the mother up.
Yeah, it's definitely fostering a richer education for these children.
Other signature programs include the Middle School Drama Program, We the People, Arts in the Schools, the Teacher of the Year Award, and Science Olympiad, among others. Fish grants are programs initiated by teachers, sanctioned by the school district, and, if approved, funded by the foundation.
And one of the things that we ask is that it be innovative and creative, and you have to promise us that there will be follow-through at the end. We always ask for post-grant reports because we feel that, we're taking money from people all over the community, and we've promised them that we will invest this money in the classroom to the best of our ability.
The Rave Club, Recording Audio Visual Engineering, is a high school program that fosters music and visual arts creation, recording, and performance. It provides connections between students with similar interests and exposure to a broad range of music.
I played the bass for one of the bands, and we were kind of like a punk rock style. Today was amazing because I don't usually get to see like bluegrass live, and so.
Then it brings together kids of all different kinds of backgrounds and interests and musical interests. And
When Clay Sings is a middle school program that is hands-on. Students are encouraged to create clay pots designed to tell their personal stories.
And so we read the story, and it's about kids going out on an archaeological dig and finding pieces and imagining the kids that may have used ththose pieces, like maybe have eaten soup out of a bowl. And then they create from clay a bowl that will represent them.
Yellow symbolizes my family, and we all spiral together into one. And the red in the bottom symbolizes the activities that I love to do.
A Greek pottery course is yet another hands-on project that middle school students take part in that has proven very popular. Local potter Clay Dykstra directs social studies students in the making of simple pinch pots to learn an ancient art practiced in Greece and in Egypt.
It's more than just words on a page or pictures. They have a feeling of what's going on. Yeah.
The Culture Fair at the end of the school year is a middle school event. Parents and the community are invited to hear presentations from 7th graders about world cultures and countries in which they've taken an interest, and to even sample some of the cuisine. Other fish grants include the STEM classroom, where students take part in automation and robotics with design and modeling activities. There's the Academic Language Support Project, kindergarten fish books, and support for Spearfish High School's national award-winning debate program, among many others. As you can see, the number of fish grants that have been awarded is extensive. It's a testament of the creativity that has been unleashed within the Spearfish teaching community thanks to the Foundation's work. In fact, the results have gained statewide recognition and awards from various South Dakota education organizations for innovation and excellence. Not only does the Foundation's work enhance the student learning experience, but also creates a vital and much-needed secondary benefit to the teaching community.
Beyond the money, I think the biggest part of this is the morale boost that we get. It's an amazing thing to watch the things they do for staff, and again, the biggest part of that, and for kids, is the morale piece. They are supported without any questions.
Schools and education is a community effort. It has to be a community effort. Our future is with these children, and I think everyone wants to provide them the best. Kids need more today. They need the basics, yes, but they also need something beyond the basics. Because like you mentioned earlier, you want your kids to graduate from our high school and be able to go where they want to go, do what they want to do, and take a step into the future.
The Spearfish Foundation for Public Education has set a course for success for hundreds of Spearfish students and has done this seamlessly within the school district.
Our school and that foundation are blended so well together. I think a lot of parents don't even realize that that's not a school program, that's a foundation program. As you can tell, I'm pretty darn excited about having them with us.
Education is everything to a community. It's a win-win for everybody here to make sure that our schools are #1 top quality, and I'm really proud that the foundation has been successful as it is, and that's all in thanks to the community that has stepped up to support us.
If you would like to donate to the foundation or find out more information, please visit the Spearfish Foundation for Public Education website at spearfishschools.org. Thank you for your time.